describing to me about the different approaches to this situation, and you said one of them is to look at the issue through the legal lens, but that there's some weaknesses in that approach.
Exactly, yeah.
Can you describe to me?
Yeah, definitely. Well, the thing is that when those limits, the legal limits of noise have been decided, have been set, they have been set based on a specific type of noise, like traffic noise or industrial noise or something like this, which is, I mean, it's mostly a sustained noise with a wide frequency spectrum. On the other side, pickleball is completely different. It's impulsive noise. So right now, if someone tries to approach this problem, they can actually go through either the legal side of things, and they will say to you, measure what's the noise on your court. It's below the legal limits, so it's fine. But the limits has not been decided based on the type of noise of this specific activity.
So the nature of the noise.
Exactly. I mean, when you have like a high level impulsive noise, it's not going to translate correctly when you're measuring with an LEQ with a high integration time. I mean, if you're taking the average of, let's say, 1 second or 200 milliseconds at a time, then the level of the impact of the ball, it's going to be smoothed out within these 200 milliseconds, and it's going to be way lower than what you actually hear. So the problem is that the objective quantity, the one that you actually measure, it doesn't translate in the same way with the subjective quantity, which is the loudness, how loud it is.
So, and whether you hear it or not.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, loudness is the objective sensation of how loud is something. So, they don't take that into account because the legal framework is not essentially accepting it. And that's why I'm thinking that, the law should change in this case, because, it's a different type of noise, and it doesn't translate, the measurement standards does not translate the actual annoyance this noise is causing, essentially.
Yeah, and annoyance in your field of acoustics, how do we define that?
Well, as noise essentially is every sound that, it's not supposed to be there. That's the easiest definition to say. It's either, you put it in some way inside the signal, or it's created by the environment. But generally, it's something that it's causing aversion when we're talking about environmental noise, at least.
Is lightning an impulsive sound?
Well, I wouldn't say that it's an impulsive sound. It's I mean, if you see the level envelope of the lightning, it's way longer than a paddle.
Well, so are there any natural forms of impulsive sound, or is that all just man-made?
Oh, that's a good question, actually. I'm going to say that no, probably most of them are man-made.
There you go.
Yeah.
One more form of pollution.
Yeah, it's indeed.
Thank you.